Now, you've heard a lot of information. Again, in this session, if you attended the other one, you got a lot of information. You probably have been just jotting down notes. I want you to find another spot where you can write something else down. And this is now me standing up in front of the room, a woman asking for commitment. And thinking about those 6 strategies around self-care, thinking about what you know about yourself, thinking about what for you would be something that you can get the most mileage out of right now, where you can see some results right away. What would be the one new habit you would take on? Write down something that you're going to use your willpower to start and then do it over and over again so that it becomes a habit. Write down one thing. Make sure that it is practical for you, but also make sure it's something that you can track and measure so that you can monitor it. Please do not write down something like, be nice to people. Write down an actual behavior or an action. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm going for. One behavior or action that you will commit to. Just one. Just one. Just one. As you write it down, please look at it and know that it is a commitment that you are making, because you've got a compelling why. We got an opportunity to take a sampling of some of those compelling whys in the room. And if we had the opportunity, I will tell you, I'll be the first person to tell you that I would listen to every single compelling why in here, because even listening to them, doesn't that also kind of fill you up? You get motivated and inspired just by hearing what people's compelling whys are. Wow. One thing that you'll do differently. As we wrap up our session, I have a couple more things I need to tell you, because it needs to be about support and accountability. Let me give you the name of a website that I actually have been referring folks to. I'm working with another consulting company to actually develop a tool that will be available on my website. That's currently in development. But until that happens, I want to be able to send you someplace so that you can experience what an accountability and support tracking tool could be for you and your habit. It's called joesgoals.com. And I'll write it down in big letters up here. joesgoals.com. And I'll use the blue marker. So Joe's Goals, especially for those of us who are digital. So this is like a digital way to really track and measure and go on and get that support. It gives you a lot of creative ways to start making this formal, so that it is something that you will do and stick with, especially when you're in the habit formation phase. Because how many people in here know that when you're starting to form a habit around something, in the beginning, it's going to be tough? Yeah, it's going to be tough. And I will be the first person up here to raise my hand around that. To actually get a habit off the ground, it is tough. You may experience some setbacks. But this right here will help, but also the support of people around you. Do not walk out of this session and let what happened be a secret. Tell somebody. Tell somebody what you're doing. Tell somebody. So, for example, if you wrote down something around, I'm going to make sure that I commit to moving every couple of hours at work. And I'm just throwing something out there. If you wrote that down as a habit, and if you told friends at work what you're doing, what's going to happen? They're going to be asking you about it. The friends that you have at work are going to be thinking about, you've been sitting down for a while. They're going to ask you, so how's that whole moving thing going? When was the last time you got up? After a while, it's going to occur to you, based on that habit that you said you were going to do, I'm going to have to do this now. I'm going to have to really just get moving, because too many people know, and they'll be asking you about it, right? So get the support. Get the support. This will give you support and accountability and a way to track it. The people around you will give you the support. Remember, what was the 6th thing on the list? Number 6? Connecting with others. Yes. All right. We're done. That's a wrap. Yeah. All right.